It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. This guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kicker Blake Groupie looks ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you up here in the booth. And here we go from South Beach. D.S. Cridge to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So the Dolphins offense sent it out for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they've played or their record. How have they been able to do it?
You know, Kate, I think this is a testament to a whole team. Right? Not just a team on the field, but this is a team off the field. This is why you draft and develop. This is why you build 1 through 53 on a roster. You just can't have 22 starters. You've got to have the depth in this team that's showing you how to do it.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
Punt formation for the Dolphins.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. At the helm, someone entrusted to lead this group in just his first season. Their rookie out of LSU.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus-yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on 1st down. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Blown back, it's the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle.
1-yard gain.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints first down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Gets back to the line, but no more. We'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Dolphins' 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Pass it down close. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And if you like scoring, well, no doubt this dude's been one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch this season. That is rushing touchdown number 10 on the year. And he's really had a running back's nose for the end zone every time he's taken the field. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going play action. Brought in right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
This time he's looking to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play.
Design bootleg here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Man in motion, headed right. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Gets it holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here. 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
He's dropping back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, New Orleans.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Sticking to the air here. Completed to his running back. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Groupie. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He dodged the tackle. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This game rocked all the games today and tonight. Part of a busy week of football for all of us. Their traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago. All a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring the legendary football icon.
Yeah, a legendary guy whose impact still is felt to this day. You know, these guys playing today, they all watch it just like you and me in the football world on Thursday and Friday. Now they get their chance to go out and perform on a pretty darn special weekend.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's A-Chan up the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skits down inside the 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive.
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And this Well, this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
2nd down pass play coming. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Intended for his wideout. It's now 3rd down and 1.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. Oh, this big guy is moving. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 16-point ball game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And things starting to get a little out of hand for them, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Finds his back. H-hand. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking in the air here. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, they'll run. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They're throwing it.
2nd and 7.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The Saints.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
We've set it downs from 37. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the
Well,
line.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Eskridge on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chain. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
The ball carrier.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
And the Dolphins.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. He'll air it out on 3rd. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Like the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Throwing from the gun here. Complete down to the right side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw now. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Long, they're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger, a punt for the Saints. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Jukes away from one. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Looking to throw. Hit some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is the Eagles quarterback, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Eagles come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the Ravens quarterback. This one of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the night. One more to bring you. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And here's the Chiefs wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Chiefs find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Escapes a defender. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Working inside the red zone. Now he takes it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to the well again. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it!
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. It's A-Chain on the inside again. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's a handoff for A-Chain. This is going to be shy of that first, but not by much. It's 4th and short.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get it. Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Miami offense headed out there now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chan from the pistol. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A-Chan again. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
He's across
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up
They're going play action. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
a gain of 12 yards.
And out to Gordon. He's still going at the 30. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 7.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
A-Chan, a 1st down carry. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8.
Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. 4th down, pass coming. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now we're on the counter. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's got some air under this one. Deep. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4.
The Dolphins take over first and
The
10.
Dolphins send a running back Devon Achan getting back to work. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First play is a design run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the first down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, being back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So the Dolphins readying for the punch. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Saints who have possession, Brock, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum. Something.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
First down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw to right, finds Waddle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
second down, looking for options. To Waddle again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
7-yard gain. And the Dolphins first down.
On again, and scored it. And getting 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that was the Dolphins' first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And this one does not go far.
Line number 10. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Pass play now. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
To the air on 3rd and long. This one's caught. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. And the Dolphins have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
In a situation like that, I mean, this is a perfect situation of football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. With those defenses, they can just smell it. It's like they taste it, and they know you've got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away. That is a win-win for this defense.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. The running back gets it on the draw. Shoots away from one. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
All set to go now from the 35. Drive play straight ahead. just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. H-head on the toss right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
A gain of 2.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They send the tight end in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. Space past the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Another carry for it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So this a win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. and this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Miami.